right line. Plane 2 calling plane 1. Come in, Kelly.
When the saturated air rises, the lapse rate is 2.8 degrees per... Senor Kelly, what is this saturated?
Saturated?
Plane 2 calling plane
Well,
1.
Peppy, haven't you ever been saturated?
Come in, Kelly. Hey, Kelly, wake up.
That must be Andy. It's about time for him to check in. Plane number 1 to plane number 2. What's cooking, Andy?
I am, almost. No, number 1 engine caught fire. No, I put it out in a side slip. Oh, all right, so you told me, but I thought you'd hold out. Yeah, I've got the prop feathered.
Listen, you half-witted beaver, you can't go through that pass on 1 engine. And even if you did, the way the wind's kicking up here, you couldn't land. Now, with that load, you go on back to La Quinta.
Oh, look, Kelly, I'll be over the hump in 5 minutes. They don't pay us for taking supplies back, you know. All right, I'll go back to La Quinta. Sure, fella. Plenty of room. I'm turning now.
Who's that guy think he's flying, the mail?
He turned back? Senor Hagen will be mad.
Yeah.
Senor Hagen get mad one more time. He fire you.
Fat chance. Fire us and he goes back to hauling his ore on donkeys, I suppose. It's 300 miles over the mountains and down into the jungle at 2 weeks per trip. He might as well close down the mine as fire us.
When the saturated per 1,000 feet.
Come on, you got him at it?
Just a moment, Mr. Hagen.
340 tons. If that's the best we can do in 30 days, we ought to quit.
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Hagen,
What now?
this radiogram just came through from Senor Piedra.
Well, what does it say?
Senor Piedra, he wants more ore.
Oh, he does, huh? Where's that new ball mill he promised me? Where's the new compressor? How can I get him out all machinery?
Senor Hagen, it's Senor Andy's birthday cake.
That's good, too. What else?
The Ludlow passed through the canal 11 days ago. She should dock in La Quinta most any day now.
What time's Kelly taking off?
He isn't, Mr. Hagen. This is Saturday afternoon. According to the terms of the contract...
Contract my footman is order to be hauled, he flies. Saturdays or Sundays or St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
You said a full mouth.
If the lapse rate is 2.8 per 1,000 feet, the
Adiabatic lapse rate, Peppy. It's about half dry adiabatic rate of saturated air. You got it?
No, I didn't got it.
That's what I thought.
Senor Kelly, you think I ever make pilot?
Peppy, you're a cinch.
Well, what are you running, Jordan? A freight line or a ground school?
Pull up a sack, Hayden, and learn something about adiabatic lapse rates.
The dry adiabatic air...
You're paid to load ore.
Quit racing your motor, Case. Peppy's got till Monday morning to load up.
Monday morning.
It's in our contract. We're off for the rest of the week.
Blast your contract. When there's ore ready to be hauled, you'll haul it.
Now, look, Mr. Hagen, if you don't like the way Andy and I are hauling the ore, get yourself a couple of other boys. And while we're on the subject, Andy isn't coming through.
Why not?
Engine trouble. I ordered him back to La Quinta.
You ordered him back.
With 1 engine out, he'd be a fool to try to land in this wind.
Don't tell me. He ain't coming back, huh? What do you think that is, a homing pigeon? Hiya, boys.
Hello, Andy. I thought you were going back to La Quinta.
Can a guy change his mind? Anyway, we have a month's pay to make up.
Will you lay off that? I told you I'd pay you back.
Okay, yes, that's Ludlow docked at noon. They're trucking your machinery out the airport right now. Here's the bill to the lady.
I ought to crown you, but seeing as it's your birthday,
Yeah, so it is.
I got a surprise for you.
Hey, you guys, what about flying in this machinery? A couple of round trips each and have it all here by dawn, and I'll give you a couple of days off.
Nothing doing. We're not risking our necks flying that pass at night. It's not in our contract.
$700 extra, Kelly. I'll give you a $700 bonus.
The answer is still no.
It won't be so bad, Kelly. There's a full moon due.
We're not interested in the moon.
Now, listen, Kelly.
Feel out case. I'll handle it. You know, Kelly, we still owe Piedra $3,000 on those planes.
So what?
Well, an extra $700 would come in handy right now.
Listen, Andy, will you stop needling me about that?
I'm not needling you. But if we can make up that money, why...
I know what you mean. You mean I got inveigled into a poker game and got taken. Maybe I thought I'd win and pay off those planes and get you home quicker.
But, Kelly...
All right, so I made a mistake and lost our dough. I told you I'd pay it back.
Who said you wouldn't?
Well, ever since then, you've been acting like a little tin idol, and I'm the heavy.
Oh, now, Kelly.
All right, settle down, Beaver. Today's your birthday, and tonight we're going to stay home and celebrate.
Okay, pal. Hey, what about that surprise you mentioned?
Oh, I nearly forgot. It came this afternoon.
Thanks. How do you like that? 4,000 miles away and she remembers my birthday.
Sure, and she'd want you to relax for once and have some fun.
Seems like a lot more than a year since I last saw them. These are what I wouldn't give for one day with them.
You will, as soon as we pay off those planes. Just think, 3 months more, we tell Hagen to kiss our foot, fly back to Texas, and start our little freight line.
Look, Kelly, if we fly Hagen's machinery in tonight, I'll be 2 weeks closer to him.
Cut it out, will you?
But, Kelly, one extra flight?
Do it. Wash up. We gotta eat.
Well, boys, how about it?
No dice. I like that billy goat better as a pet. He even smelled better. Come on, Andy, let's go on over to Paco's. He's always good for some fried chicken and a beer.
Nothing doing. This chow's all right with me.
We even got a birthday cake for him.
You can save my slice.
Anything seriously wrong with that motor of yours?
Foul carburetor.
How long will it take to clean it?
About a half hour. I'll be in La Quinta by 8 o'clock. On my way back with the first load an hour later. By noon tomorrow, I'll have your whole shipment here.
Happy birthday.
Will you go away and stop bothering me? I'm not flying to La Quinta tonight, so shut up.
I didn't see nothing, senor.
Well, you might, so shut up anyway.
Now, you ain't taking too much on yourself, are you?
I'll be all right. Don't worry about me.
Hey, Andy, wait a minute. Now, what do you think you're doing?
My job. What do you think?
So you talked him into it.
Not me, but if he wants to make a little extra dough.
Well, he might at least have waited till the moon came up.
Say, you wouldn't be thinking of it.
I'm not thinking of anything. I'm going back to Paco's.
What's he saying with those lights? That's code, ain't it?
Get your crew out here.
Huh?
Finish loading my plane. That baboon can't call me a buttercup.
Senor Haggin will have to pay the men double time.
He'll pay, just so they get that machinery loaded.
They'll finish by 9 o'clock.
Check.
Oh, Senor Jordan is not flying tonight, huh?
No, he's got cold feet.
Tell him to try some hot rocks in the bed.
Some cold rocks on the head is what that guy needs. Last flight from Roberts?
Early for that one.
That's Kelly. Good old Kelly. I knew he wouldn't count out on me. Quit showing off, you windsock. Drop your wheels.
Maybe the wheels refuse to drop.
You fool. Drop your wheels. Drop them! Shake him down, Kelly! Shake him down! Stiff.
You're not kidding, Bub. I was lucky this time. But before I trust that landing gear again, I give it a complete overhaul.
2 hours work ought to fix it up.
2 days, you mean? Come on, Bub, let's hit the town. Got a match?
Now I get it.
What are you talking about?
You faked those jammed gears so you have an excuse to go on a tear.
Listen, you squirt, those gears were frozen.
All right. But remember what happened the last time you spent a weekend in town.
Taxi, mister?
So I went and lost all of our dough. What are you going to do, hold it over me the rest of our life?
Taxi, mister? Taxi into town?
Furthermore, I'm getting fed up with the way you're trying to run this show. Either we play it my way once in a while and take a rest now and then, or we bust up.
Taxi, mister.
You do what you want. I'm flying that machinery back.
Listen, Andy, you can't push your luck too far on this racket. You've got to play it sensibly. You crack up.
When you wore Navy wings, you weren't so sensible. That time you knocked the tower off the Jap radio station?
Well, that was then. Now they call me Careful Kelly, haven't you heard?
Careful, Kelly. Chicken Kelly be more like it.
All right, go on and fly at night. Scatter yourself all over the pass. I'm through talking to you.
Taxi. No! Maybe you want to buy some razor blades.
Hey, Kelly!
What is the matter?
That Kelly. An hour from now, he'll be hanging over some piano trying to remember every song that's older than he is and thinking he's having a hot time.
You've changed your plans, Senor Melton?
I have not. As soon as your men have the machinery loaded, I'm shoving off.
Bueno, por favor, ¿puedo hablar con Carmencita? Sí, con Carmencita.
Carmencita, and let's see now. Blanca and Rosita. Tell them I'm buying dinner. Cancel that order. Hello, haven't we,
No, we haven't.
Oh.
My key, please.
Cancel that cancellation. Oh, and call Josefina.
Carmencita, le habla Pedro del Hotel Zanzíbar. ¿Sabe que el señor Kelly Jordan está
Remember,
aquí
I'm only buying dinner.
y le agradaría ir a cenar con usted? ¿Sí? ¿Inmediatamente? Muy bien, Carmencita.
Where'd she come from?
Miss Roberts, the States, day before yesterday.
Tourist?
I think she's a singer. On Wednesday she leaves.
Oh, maybe it'll take me 4 days to overhaul that landing gear.
This way, senor.
Bueno, ¿Puedo hablar con Josefina?
Bad news? Bad news for me.
When did that radiogram arrive?
Yesterday, maybe day before yesterday.
Well, why wasn't it delivered immediately?
¿Quién sabe?
More tourists?
See, the plane just arrived from Fortuna.
By the way, is there a Miss Lowery Roberts registered here?
Miss Roberts? Oh, yes. She has been with us several days. A friend of yours, senor?
Yes.
I will be gladly call her.
Never mind, I'll look her up later.
Buenas noches, señorita. Something I can do for you?
I'd like to get a plane out tonight.
Didn't you reserve a seat on Wednesday's flight?
I'd like to cancel it.
Where do you want to go now?
Oh, I'm not really particular. I'm restless and bored. I just thought a change of atmosphere might help.
There are no passenger planes leaving tonight.
Well, how about tomorrow?
There are no flights on Sunday.
Next week, maybe?
There are no reservations open until Friday.
Check me out, Ramon. I'm ready to take off. Thanks. See you in about 5 hours.
Oh, thank you. Are you, flying somewhere?
I'm flying some machinery to a mine.
Oh, far?
300 miles back into the mountains.
You wouldn't take a passenger, would you?
You're kidding.
No, I've never been back in the mountains. I hear it's beautiful.
Sorry, I'm overloaded now. On another 125 pounds and I'd be in trouble.
114.
Ándale pronto, tenemos otro negocio que hacer.
Everything lashed down solid?
Sí, señor, everything's solid.
Good.
Hey, I wish you'd change your mind.
Sorry, lady. The load I've got in this crate gives me goose pimples. Hey, lady.
Yes?
We got an angle. My partner, Kelly Jordan's over the Zanzibar.
Oh, I think I saw him.
Was he sober?
I think so.
Well, we have another plane here. If Kelly puts in 2 hours' work on it, he can take off. He might give you a lift.
Gee, I hope so.
If you could tot him off that party he's planning, you'd be doing me a favor. Want to try?
What if I got to lose?
Good luck. If I know Kelly, you'll have it.
Thanks.
It's a good thing he didn't take you, senorita. The boy's loco.
You seem sane enough to me.
Too much load. Too much. This air is very rough, very dangerous.
Oh.
Always I worry about Andy Melton.
He's not a good pilot?
The best, but he always carried too much load.
Tell me, what about this Kelly Jordan?
You couldn't drag him out of the Zanzibar tonight with a tractor when he starts singing.
How long will it be before I can get a cab back to town?
Oh, about 15, 20 minutes.
there's some other way I can get out of this town.
You could buy a mule and try the trail.
What trail?
There are many trails through the jungle. Of course, it's no way for a young lady to travel.
You're not much help.
It's coming back.
Josephine in my flying machine going up she goes, up she goes. Balance yourself like a bird on a beam. All right, wait a minute. Now have you got it? All right, let's go from the beginning.
Come, Josephine, in my flying machine going hop she goes, hop she goes.
Just a minute. Not hop she goes, up she goes.
See, that's what I say. Hop she goes.
Up.
Hop.
Maybe I'm wrong. From the beginning.
Come, Josephine, in my flying machine going hop she goes, hop she goes. Balance yourself like a bird on a beam in the air she goes, there she goes. Up, up, a little bit higher. Oh my, the moon is on fire. Come, Josephine, in my flying machine going up. All on, goodbye.
Wonderful. Oh, hello there. I was hoping you'd hear the racket and drop in. My name's Jordan, Kelly Jordan. Would you like some champagne? That seems to be all we have.
I just came from the airport.
Oh, really? I admit it isn't very good, but...
Mr. Jordan, there's been an accident.
Andy? Bad? I'm sorry, girls. Would you mind going home now?
Vámonos. Adiós, señor Jordan.
What happened?
Well, just after he took off, he turned back. Seemed about to land again, and... Oh, it was horrible.
I shouldn't have let him fly. It was my fault.
How could it be your fault?
I lost some dough. Our dough, gambling. He was trying to get it back quick so he could get home to his family. But you see, it was my fault. I'm going to sell the plane and get out of here.
Look, it's none of my business, but how could that help his family? I'm sorry.
Please don't go. All this, Andy and all, I've got to have somebody to talk to. My key, please.
Certainly, senor. To be frank, senor, I don't know where Miss Roberts could be.
Never mind. She'll turn up.
Thanks a lot. No, I'll be right down. Raymond's taking care of the funeral day after tomorrow. If I get right to work on that landing gear, I'll take off by dawn.
Well, good luck.
You've been swell. Oh, you leaving Wednesday?
Maybe sooner.
Oh?
I haven't made up my mind.
Well, I'll be in town tomorrow night. Will I see you?
If I'm here, yes.
Be here, will you? Thanks again.
someplace, Lowery? The door is locked.
Where'd you come from?
Fortuna? On tonight's plane? It's great to see you, baby.
I thought you were...
Still in prison? And I thought you were still in Miami. Till I located Jane's stool and turned a little heat on her. What are you doing here?
I'm on my way to sing in Escondima.
One's running away, were you?
From what?
Me?
There, my contract. Zamba Club in Escondima.
I still think you were running away.
Why should I? I thought you still had 3 more years to do.
Did you? And how come I found this in your suitcase? And what about this cablegram from Jane?
What right have you to search my room?
I figured it was a husband's privilege.
You're not my husband.
Says who?
The court.
But I wasn't in court. I was taking a vacation on the state. Annulment or no annulment, you're still my wife. I killed one man because of you.
Yes. An innocent kid who was only trying to protect me.
And I'd do it again. I'll kill anybody who comes between you and me. I don't like it either. But that's the way it is.
And I have nothing to say about it.
Lowery, I've been dreaming about you for 2 years. Waiting for the day when I'd get out. Now we're gonna start living. We're gonna make up for those 2 years. Sweetheart, we're going to Rio Blanco and have one glorious time.
And what do we use for money?
Maybe you underestimate me. I'm loaded.
You spent your last time trying to stay out of prison. Where did you get that money?
You asked too many questions.
Look, I left you when I found out you were a crook. I'm not going to Rio Blanco with you. And if you don't get out of my room, I'll...
You'll call the cops. And suppose I show them our marriage certificate.
And suppose I show them my annulment papers.
Oh, Lowery, I'm sorry. I had a little accident just a while ago. I was reading those annulment papers. Somehow or other, they got burned. You're all on edge, baby. You better get some sleep. Everything will look different to you in the morning. I'll see you at breakfast, sweetheart. By the way, I checked on getting out of this town. No boats, no planes for 4 days. Just thought you'd like to know.
Mr. Jordan.
Well, good morning. You get up early, don't you?
I'm leaving on an early plane.
You are? I thought you were staying till Wednesdays.
Oh, no, I've changed my plans.
I'm awfully sorry. I was looking forward to, well, good luck anyway. I hope you knock 'em dead in Escondima.
Thanks. Where shall I stow my bag?
Oh, right in the... Hey, what's on your mind?
Well, I understand you need a cook at the mine.
Who told you that?
From what I've heard of mining camps, they always need a cook.
I thought you told me last night you were a singer.
Well, really, Mr. Jordan, I suddenly find I'm sick to death of the whole business. I'm tired of being pushed around by MCs and pinched by tourists. I'd like a change. I'd like to see the sun get up once in a while. Really, Mr. Jordan, I'm a very good cook.
Nothing doing. You don't know a thing about mines. Well, you wouldn't last a week. Besides, I'm not taking you. All I can say is you'd better be a good cook. Be it ever so humble. There it is. How do you like it?
Well, it's not the Waldorf Astoria, but I'm going to love it.
Sorry you came.
Not a bit.
You're going to get your chance to prove that right away.
Oh, how's that?
See that man in a big white hat?
Case Hagen in action.
Come on, you guys. The plane's in. Get on the ball. Move! What do you think they're paying you for? What'd you come back at all for? Why didn't you stay in town with the rest of the week? Where's that no-good partner of yours? I ought to break your contract. I ought to bust you right in the jaw. A whole night shot. Just so you can get drunk and kick around town with a lot of cheap dames. The next thing I know, you'll be bringing them out here.
Good morning, Mr. Hagen. It is Mr. Hagen, isn't it?
Didn't I just tell you? This camp is out of bounds for riffraff. Get back in that plane, Sadie Thompson.
I'm sorry, Case. I shouldn't have lost my temper.
What's wrong with you, Kelly?
It's Andy. He's dead.
Gee, I'm sorry, kid. What happened?
Something went wrong. He cracked up.
Anything I can do?
Funeral's tomorrow afternoon.
Well, I'll go in with you. I still don't get it, kid. What's that dame doing here?
I thought maybe we could use a new cook.
Well, even if we could, that's out. I don't want any dames around this camp. I got enough headaches already.
Now, wait a minute, Case. The cook we've got is slow poison.
I don't care. She's going right back to town. Now, when are you going to take off?
As soon as you finish unloading. Your new compressor is wrecked, but I'll have the rest of your machinery here tonight.
Now you're talking. All right, you guys, get that plane unloaded. Come on in. The cook's just got breakfast on the table. Hey, you. If you ain't eating, I'll blow you to breakfast.
Well, thanks, Mr. Hagen. You're awfully kind. I'll get my bag.
Leave the bag where it is. Now, Kelly's taking you back in on the next freight. That's final. Young lady, you're going right back to town on the next flight.
Don't like the pie, huh?
No, that's fair. She's going back anyway.
Why don't you give up, Case? She's been here 2 weeks now, and as long as she keeps that stomach of yours happy, you're not sending her back.
Well, that's fair, Cook, but that's no reason for you to fall down on the schedule. Get on the ball.
Yes, sir.
More pie, Mr. Hagen.
Mom. Oh, a little piece.
Well, be seeing you, Case.
Keep your nose down on the turns.
Say, Briggs, did you send that check to Andy's wife?
Yes, sir, like you told me.
See that she gets her half every week.
Yes, sir.
So how's the schedule?
38 so far this week. We're 4 tons over quota.
We'll do better. I'm adding a night flight as long as the moon is full.
You got my list?
Engraved on my brain. But maybe you'd better run over it once again.
Well, some kind of a house dress, size 12. Use your own judgment about color. 4 yards of white muslin, 2 spools of number 60 white thread, and 1 spool of black darning cotton.
You don't wear black stockings.
No, but you wear black socks. Kelly,
Yeah?
you're adding a night trip?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you know what you said about Andy, about being too eager.
Well, yes, but I...
Look, Kelly, you've been pushing yourself too hard these last 2 weeks. 3 trips a day, and now this night trip.
I've got obligations.
I know. Andy's wife and baby. But you said yourself you can't push your luck too far. There's a time to fly and a time to let down. How you cracked up?
You know something, honey?
What?
I'm glad you're worried.
going to do? Jump ahead 10 lessons?
No, I just warmed them up for you.
Brakes off?
Yes.
Everything working fine?
Si, senor.
Ready to take off?
Sure.
Well, then take off. Just for that, he doesn't get any dinner.
Cheer up, Peppy. Someday you get to ride in a plane.
Seguro que sí. How you say it? If at first you don't succeed, it's worth two in the bush. Senor Jordan, he turned under a new leaf, no?
Oh, I've only known him 2 weeks, Peppy. Who am I to say?
Take it from Pepe. He has changed. No more he stays in La Cuenta now. He only hold the oar. Hold the oar.
Yes, he's doing fine. I guess losing Andy changed him a lot.
No. Finding you changed him. He's in love with you. Pepe. Oh, no matter what you say, I say he is in love.
Pepe, you've been giving me that line for hours.
Ah, but Pepe, no. I can see in his eye.
Oh, a gleam, you mean?
No. Not that gleam.
No.
This I see in Senor Jordan eye is love. Forever love. Ah, love. She is wonderful. Who is it? Where you found him?
Not far in the jungle. He's lost and very sick.
Well, bring him in here. All right, put him over there. I'll take care of him. Go get Mr. Hagen.
Hello, Lowery.
How'd you find me? How'd you get here?
What's the matter with him?
Sorry to bother you.
Easy now, take it easy. Get some water. There you are. You're kind of beat up, man. What happened to you?
Got lost in the jungle. Plane crashed.
When?
8, 9 days ago. Pilot was killed. Started to walk out. Met some Indians. Bought a mule and been wandering ever since. I lost the mule. Haven't had anything to eat since. Say, you're being very kind to take this trouble.
I've been lost in the jungle myself. Are you a mining man?
Importer. New York. Woolen hides. Name's Tom Jennings.
I'm Case Hagen. This is Briggs and Lowery Roberts. Better get him some soup. Soup every hour. Light meal tonight. By tomorrow, you'll be a new man. Well, there's no reason to knock off. Come on, let's get back to work. Oh, if you need anything, call Miss Roberts.
Thanks.
Here's your soup. Tom, don't.
Why not?
Tom, please.
If you finish that soup, one of these might taste good.
Thanks.
No, we'll have to see if we can't find you some clean clothes. That must be Kelly coming in. I'm dying to see that dress he bought you, but if you forgot the beer, I'll break his Irish neck.
Where you going?
I got work to do.
What a fool. Working in a hole like this when you'll be living soft.
What really happened to you?
Fellow at the airport told me where you went. I tried to hire a plane, but I couldn't, so I bought a mule. Started after you. But I didn't know what I was getting into.
Now that you're here, what do you expect to do?
Oh, I want to take it easy for a couple of days until I get my strength back.
And then?
We take off. You're not running out on me this time.
You got it all figured out, haven't you?
You bet your life I have. I didn't crawl out of the jungle and over that mountain for the fun of it. I'm taking you back.
Hi there, Lowery. Oh, you must be Jennings. I'm Kelly Jordan. Hagen tells me you've had quite a rough time.
Very rough.
Well, don't you worry. A couple of days of our cook's chow and you'll be right back on your feet. She's not only a good cook, but she's pretty, too, don't you think?
Yeah, she's very pretty.
And she's not only pretty, but...
Kelly, please.
Here we are. 2 spools of white thread, 1 spool of black darning cotton, 4 yards of muslin, and the dress. You like it?
Sorry.
Beautiful, isn't it, Mr. Jennings? Goes swell with her hair. What's the matter with you, Laurie?
Kelly, please.
Well, how do you like that? Right when I thought I was headed for home. Must have forgot to touch first.
Looks like you touched too many bases, Jordan.
Women. You never can figure them.
All right, Kelly, the boys are finished loading. Get going.
Okay. Well, here we go again. I hope you feel better. Hey, Pepe. See if you can find out what's eating her.
Me? I would better fool with porcupine than with women.
Yeah. In either case, you're liable to get stuck.
Liable to get stuck? Very funny. That's good. Liable to get...
And he stumbles right onto our doorstep after 9 days in that jungle.
He is lucky he don't die in jungle.
You can say that again.
1,000 pardons, senor. This man you are talking about, is his name Hammond?
No, his name's Jennings. Why?
A man by the name of Hammond. He lived here about 2 weeks past. Nobody sees him since?
Well, Blanca, what have you been doing?
Oh, a little bit this, a little bit that. I think maybe you forget Blanca for good.
Ah, that can never happen.
If I get anybody else to fly that route, I'd tell him to take his crate and scram. Here it is noon already, and he ain't back yet.
Perhaps he had motor trouble.
You mean girl trouble. Say, did you get no beef with Kelly?
No.
You've been acting kind of funny all morning. Anything wrong?
Of course not.
That must be Kelly now.
About time. Coming in on one motor.
You see, he did have motor trouble.
Maybe.
Oh, that was an excellent meal, Miss Roberts. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you.
I've been wanting to tell you how lucky I think we are having you here with us. I hope you're not planning to leave us.
Well, I'll stay as long as you want me to.
That's fine.
Nice work, baby. I believe you're getting smart for a change. Just keep it up till we're ready to leave, and there won't be any trouble.
Suppose I don't choose to keep it up. Suppose I tell them who you are.
You like this Kelly pretty well, don't you? You wouldn't want to see anything happen to him. Say, you got a match? I can't stand this being so close to you and having to act like a stranger.
You, kind of like our little cook, don't you, Jennings?
Yeah. I was thinking of taking her with me when I leave.
Well, I guess Kelly and me will have a little something to say about that. Hey, Lowery?
What do you say, Miss Roberts? A cheap shack in a mining camp? Or a nice cabana on a tropical beach? You know, Hagen, I believe she likes it here.
Put up your hands, Senor Hammond. Thank you, Senor Hagen. You are excelente.
Well, I kind of enjoyed it, Lieutenant. That wasn't Kelly coming in. Lieutenant Costa had a pilot fly him out.
All right, Copper. What's the beef? The beef? Oh, the charge. You are wanted in Miami. You are charged with murdering Joe Stella, a nightclub owner, and robbing his safe. The warrant is here, from Miami. The extradition papers will be signed immediately in La Cuenta.
Okay, baby. Let's go.
I'm not going. He doesn't want me.
You know this man?
She's my wife.
Oh. We thought it was strange you're going to such lengths to get to the Rojas mine. Now, of course, I understand.
His wife, huh? That's great. The dame comes up here first and gets a hideout all set for him.
That's not true. When I came up here, I was running away from him.
Enough. Out. You too, Mrs. Hammond.
Me?
You also are flying to La Cuenta.
But I don't know anything about a murder in Florida.
Let's go, baby. Don't try to kid the cop.
He's lying. I don't know anything, and I'm not his wife.
If it is true what you say, you can prove it in La Cuenta. Vámonos.
I can't believe it. I simply can't believe it.
I knew all along there was something fishy going on. Who ever heard of a cook that looked that good? And cooked that good? Wait till I tell Kelly Jordan about this. What are you doing with that gun, Briggs?
Goodbye, Peppy. Tell Kelly goodbye for me, and thanks.
Any ideas, pilot? Get his keys. Get his keys. I'm the boss now. Open these bracelets.
Are you crazy? You'll never get away with this.
I said open them. Fly north, pilot, for the border.
It's too dangerous to cross the eye of the Needle Mountain range. This plane cannot fly that high.
Fly through the needle.
It's impossible. The winds and the downdrafts, they're very strong. We would crash.
You heard what I said. Change your course.
They go wrong way. I do not understand.
Well, Mr. Hagen, you know what I think?
So now you're thinking?
Yes.
You finished making up your payroll?
No.
But what are you waiting for?
Nothing.
Well, it's nice to see you again, Kelly. You're looking well.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hagen. How have you been?
Oh, I can't complain. The posies for me, sweetheart.
Well, Natch. Sorry, Case, they're for Laurie.
Oh, yeah, Laurie. She'll love 'em.
Pretty, aren't they? Maybe they'll square me.
You and her been in an argument?
Oh, no, nothing like that. She just seemed a little cool yesterday before I took off. You know, sort of shy in front of Jennings.
Oh, yeah, shy in front of Jennings. That's pretty funny.
Let's have it, Case.
She's gone.
Gone? Gone where?
La Quinta.
La Quinta?
Yeah, Jennings' name is Hammond. He's wanted in Florida for murder. Lieutenant Costa flew out here and put the cuffs on him.
Costa, huh? I was talking to him last night in the hotel. He was asking about somebody.
About Hammond?
Must have been. What's Laurie got to do with him?
Well, Laurie, my friend, is Hammond's ever-loving wife.
His wife?
Yeah, Laurie is Mrs. Hammond.
So she played me for a chump.
She played us all but chumps. Hey! When are you going to take out another load? Hey! The plane left here at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Lieutenant Costa, the pilot, and 2 prisoners. How would I know? Out! Say, that plane never even got to La Quinta.
When it left here, it wasn't heading for La Quinta.
No?
It was going north.
North, towards the border? Through the eye of the needle? Why, that plane will never make it. Why didn't you tell me this before?
I tried to, Mr. Hagen.
Well, why didn't you try harder? Hey! Where you going?
They tried to fly through the needle. Something must have gone wrong. And it's 2 to 1 they crashed. Some of them may be alive.
So what are you going to do? Try to follow him and crash, too? Are you going to risk your neck for a double-crossing married woman that took you over the hurdles?
There happened to be 4 people in that plane.
Now, think of me, will you? If you crack up that plane, I'm sunk.
That's fine. Worry about the plane. Don't worry about my neck.
Now, look, Kelly, I'm worried about your neck, too.
Out of my way, Case.
How you say it? 4 eyes is better as 2. Nope.
Fasten your safety belt.
At last I'm flying like a bird.
No.
Signor Kelly, look.
That's it.
Not much room for landing.
Just sit tight.
Now I understand. Flying is easy. Sitting down is the hard part.
watch your step. Keep your mouth shut. If anything goes wrong,
I have a little sense.
You mean you're getting a little sense? I'll play this straight.
You okay?
Just shaken up. He's hurt pretty badly.
What about the pilot?
He's in the plane. His legs are busted, I think.
See what you can do for him, Pepe. Take it easy, Costa. I'll have you out of here in no time. You'll have to take him to my plane. Will you give me a hand?
Say, do you think you could fly us out of here?
Yeah. When you give me Costa's gun.
Gun? What gun?
Let's quit stalling. You want to get out of here, I'll take you. But I want that gun first.
You're crazy.
All right, I'll take it.
Get back. Now get in that plane. You're gonna fly us out of here whether you want to or not.
That's not gonna help you. You can't make me take off. And if you shoot...
Thanks.
Bad, Pepe?
No. Only little hole in my shoulder. So big. We go now, boss?
Yeah, we go now.
There was no other way. I had to lie or you'd never have helped me get out of La Quinta. So after we got to know each other and it went so far,
Went how far?
What I meant to say was after we...
You mean this far? You know something?
What?
Another month and the plane will be paid for. And we head back for Texas and start our own little freight line. Just you and me. Oh, and Andy's wife and kid.
Kelly, you're a nice guy.
Co-pilot to pilot. What happened to the plane?
Pilot to co-pilot, we had a little pilot trouble.
Oh, but now she's all straightened out?
Pilot to co-pilot, Roger, out.
Out. Out. Oh, see.